So almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna sizes this one up, nabs it, and there's one down. Now here is Jacob Wilson. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds. Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
This to third. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Austin Riley.
Batting second, third baseman, Austin Riley.
In the air, right field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Little chopper rolls foul. Severino kick steals. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now two away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can...
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Drake Baldwin. Ozuna, the runner at first with two gone. Chases that one upstairs.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 1-0 ball game. Brent Rooker leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. One out in the second. Here's Miguel Andujar. The other way. He holds it in. Two away. Throw is high and over his head. Here's Logan Davidson. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Acuna snags it, and that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. And here is Ozzie Albies. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls.
Wastes no time there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
I think on that one right there, they were just trying to stay out of the double play. Guy at the dish isn't very fast, so anything on the ground in the infield is most likely going to be a double play. So you can't fault the team for trying to force the issue. Make sure that they create an opportunity here to score a run in this inning.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0. Here's Austin Riley. Doubled his first time. Now one out to right. Butler sizing this one up. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-0 ball game. Strider back to work. Luis Urias leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Denzel Clark stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Lawrence Butler. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is set for the bottom of the third. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. Fouled off to the right. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Andujar hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. RBI single his last time up. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Baldwin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
It's 0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Start of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And first offering is fouled off. Soderstrom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Whips it across. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker now at the plate. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That's a foul
Clearly, he
ball.
was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand.
Now a diving stop at third. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. In the air, right side. Butler on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Severino. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's
Now
Alex
batting,
Verdugo.
fielder,
Struck out looking his first time.
Alex Verdugo.
Popped in the air. Left field. Soderstrom makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down and all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these A's need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Riley fires to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Andujar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Verdugo ranging after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. At the plate, Logan Davidson. In the air on the infield, Albies. And that is that. Nothing. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And a quick out, number 1. Foul ball.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. Wilson throws to first. They get the out on Acuna. Here is Austin Riley.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Strider deals.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Harris makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over, and now Lawrence Butler. That one to first. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Severino back to work. Popped up on Duhar. And there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Hogan Harris, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Holman also getting ready. Back up the middle in a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That's a base hit as a run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Pitching for the
First
A's.
and second, 1 out.
Number
Alex
36.
Verdugo next up for the Braves.
Hogan Harris.
Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike.
Right
Throw to third, and he's out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. 1 for 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Urias to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. Wilson in the box again. Takes a strike. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. And the bat. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the Braves. Number 52.
In the air, left field. Verdugo pulls it down, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harris hauls it in, and there's two away. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. On the inside corner for a strike. Lee, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base. 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Urias to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And a base hit up the middle. One down. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Clark snags it for the second out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Olson.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Acuna runs. Pitch misses inside.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Logan Davidson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris makes the grab, one away. Here's Luis Urias. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And there's two away. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-2. Harris fires it in quickly, and they put up the stop sign at third. Probably the right move to not risk the out at the plate there with 2 down. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, center field. Harris under it, and that's the 3rd out. RBI triple to bring in 1 for the A's. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's fouled away. That one pushed foul. Way
1-2.
inside. Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one fouled off. That gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Verdugo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball, could be 2. He comes home with it. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Michael Harris did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Fought off foul.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Ripped to right. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. And the Braves will strand back here in Atlanta.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 26.
And there's a strike.
Raisel Iglesias.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Rooker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Up the middle. throw on to Olsen. Now one gone in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball still 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The A's down to their final out. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And there's a base hit. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Max Schumann, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Going to count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to.
Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves